From a brand new fence, now you on Twitter with a brand new.
A fuck it moment. A fuck it moment? Oh, God. Every time I leave my house, probably. Yeah, in October, right before the project came out, I got arrested while I was on a first date with somebody on some random shit. It was stupid. It was cool. It was just a random ass situation I put myself in that led to me getting booked and charged for some dumbass shit. And I was laughing to myself, like sitting in lockup because we had this like whole week planned in New York, like the next week, you know what I mean? And I was sitting in lockup with like this meeting that was like up in the air, that we didn't know if I had this meeting and we were waiting to hear back type of shit. Like everything I'm learning is very up in the air with this fucking industry. So that was a moment where it was just pretty comical thinking about how good things are going and sitting in lockup. And I remember just standing up and they added a note to my arrest record that I appeared intoxicated because I just started pacing on the bench in lockup, just like going over the verses that I had to go over for New York the next week. And it was funny because the cop was like, "What do you do for work?" I was like, "Nothing, bitch. I don't do a goddamn thing, actually. I just sit here and have fun with y'all." Turning it into a positive was just laughing in my head, thinking like, these are the motherfuckers I write music about. You know what I mean? Like, you guys, I already didn't like y'all. You know what I mean? And then sitting in lockup and having this cop literally ask me like, "You never been arrested before like this? Like, you ever think about being a cop?" And I was like, "Bitch, you're recruiting me now?" Like, it was pretty funny. Just turn it into a positive of just like really seeing how whack all this shit is. Like, for being parked illegally, technically on the wrong, you know what I mean, on the wrong shit. Like, gave him grounds to impound my shit, arrest me, you know what I mean, a bunch of stupid shit. But then seeing like, oh, down the hall is a dude that just fucking killed somebody. And him explaining that was a pretty interesting moment of seeing like how corrupt this fucking city really is. Or not even corruption, because I'm not about to stand here as a non-black person and be like, this shit's rigged. You know what I mean? But like, definitely a moment of realization where you're like, wow, this shit is a lot more fucked up than I thought it was. How the fuck am I in the same building? This dude was just found with a body in a bag. You know, I was parked illegally, technically on the wrong. Parked illegally. I have an old school caddy and I parked it on the sidewalk. So, whoops. Didn't know. I learned that cops can suck a dick, and I learned that they will fuck with you however they can. And if you leave a door cracked, they're in that bitch. And if you call them cocksuckers, they're in that bitch even faster. I'm WOES, and you're checking out 24/7 HH.